It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Oh yes, we're feeling good indeed because it's a brand new month. And honey, we've got brand new music. I am talking about the fact that we are celebrating Zuko SA this morning right here on Expresso. And he is somebody that is gearing up to drop a new album. My friend, it's called Ondithumileyo and hailing from the Eastern Cape. He's taken his music all around South Africa, all around the world really, because you see his face on the TV, you hear his music on the radio, you hear it on the streaming sites. He's everywhere. And this is why we had to bring him right here to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, so we can get you that exclusive of what is going to be coming out next week, Friday. And then on top of that, the Cape Spring experience is also happening where he is a key player. Everyone, let's give him a feel-good welcome. It's Zuko SA. Zooks. How are you, my love?
Ndiphila mana khonto kunjani?
Right, Nkosi Mkhaya.
Yebo.
Now ndisuke eDutywa.
Hayibo.
I promise you, darling.
Wow.
Yeah. Main road, just head off this home. And then I'm from Epolotwa as well.
Hayibo.
But yes, and you grew up eDutywa, ne?
Yeah, ndikhulele eDutywa elalini yami kuthiwa kuseNgcingwane.
Wow.
So ndikhulele phayana. That mean that's where I learned the values of being a man.
Oh, come on.
And ndithe ndiphuma ke eDutywa ndisiya kwi-city.
Yes.
Ndabe sendirooted kakuhle.
Oh, darling.
And just values of being a man.
Exactly. And speaking of faith, you come from a family where there were pastors.
Yeah.
So you were exposed to gospel music. Teta Nati, you know, in terms of you and having those experiences, you know, how did they really form your initial artistic development?
Yeah, so ndisakhula tata Khuphiso nomama Khuphiso ngoku ndisakhula bendlala imiculo yabo Masibuyele kuJehova
Yes.
enoncane
Joyous.
yabona
Yes.
So ndithe xa sendikhula ndadibanisa zonke za sound ndandiziva ngona ndisemncinci. And right now as a musician xa sendifuna ubhala I reference back kweza ngoma ezi and be like, okay, this is how I felt. So I wanna just share the feeling that I had as a child.
Yeah.
Now as a grown up ndi-relatisa njani komnye umuntu ondimameleyo.
I love that. And you can hear that gospel influence. You hear how spiritual your music sounds. But of course, you are an Afro soul king.
Yes.
How did you find that genre, or how did it find you? You know, what drew you to that specific genre?
Thank you. So I've been having ekhaya xa sibukela TV, you see abo Nathi Mankai and Vusinova performing.
Yeah.
And I've always wanted to be like them.
Oh,
But xa ndiphuma high school, when I said, ayike mama notata ndigqibile ngoku ukufunda ndicela ukwenza into endiyifunayo.
Ewe.
But uzoyenza njani imali? So I had to now go and study sound engineering. And then after I did sound engineering, now I'm a qualified sound engineer.
Come
Khange ndiyazi ke uba
Yes.
laa nto lana was going to shape me to become a producer as well.
Come
And right
on.
now, basically, wonke umculo wami owakhe wawuva is written, produced, mixed and mastered
By you?
by me.
No way, Zuko.
So that skill esababesiba mandisifumane sisindenzela imali ngoku. So I'm
so
grateful
crazy.
for that also.
Oh my word, Zuko, I can't believe it. It's because your music is so perfect.
Wow.
Like you were doing a sound check earlier on. I'm like, how does he do that? Like it's just all you.
Yes.
Oh my word, that is so incredible. And this is why now we can say congratulations on another beautiful body of work that's coming out next week, Friday.
Yes.
Let's talk about it, because I feel like, you know, this specific one coming out at this specific time, what does that mean to you? But also particularly, it's called Ondithumileyo.
Yes.
What does it mean for you as an artist?
When I was choosing the title also, I wanted an album that's gonna be easily relatable to our everyday situations, because you wanna explain how you wrote the songs, how the creative process was.
Yes.
In my point, it has never been that. I just wake up and I have a song. I cannot explain how God drops music, whether it's a love song or it's a gospel song. That positive message, I sit down and write, and it just happens in studio. So hence, I cannot really say, this is how I chose the title.
Yeah.
But when I was listening to the song, I was like, no man, this album, Ondithumileyo, it sounds like I'm sent.
Come on.
Right? So how can I
Yes.
make this album look like it's a mirror conversation where you are talking to yourself, but you're feeling like you're speaking to God at the same time?
Sure.
So there's a song called on the album, Iti Yintoni Na. When you listen to that first song on the album,
Yeah.
you're gonna catch the atmosphere of the whole album because
Wow.
it brings your attention about Moimamele.
Yes, that's beautiful. Yeah, I thought the song from a post of Expresso. You said Tuma Mina, and now he sent you.
Yeah.
And he sent you with beautiful things for South Africa on the 17th, which we cannot wait for. But also, there's big things happening in the Cape with the Cape Spring Experience. What is going down, my brother?
Yo, so it's my first time going to Cape Town.
Oh, really?
So I've never been to Cape Town, number one.
Wow.
Number two, the big stage. It's a Cape Spring Experience. And I've been to Kenilworth race course on the 25th of October.
Yes.
So my friends have been saying, Zuko, come to Cape Town.
Yeah.
Come in the toy Cape Town. So it's events they are born, but I hasn't done my sometimes
Come on.
to the friends that say Cape Town.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to Tico Events and Cape Spring Experience for bringing me to Cape Town. Finally,
Yes.
I'm going to be coming to Cape Town and a performance I cannot explain by Zabenjan, but yes, but I'll figure in that way. When the show by impress abantu.
Yes.
So I've prepared and I'm ready. 25 seconds, but it's a bendipa.
Oh, darling, it's going to get you now in 2 seconds. Just like we are waiting for your album to just drop now in 5.5 seconds. And honestly, I'm also like, I feel like you guys, you've been working on this album and finally now we all get to experience it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I'm super excited for that. But of course, I feel like for you, you're somebody who literally has now gotten to the space where you're like, okay, I'm going to be on this big stage. The spring experience. Who are going to be some of your fellow people that are going to be there, and where can we get tickets?
Big Zulu is going to be there.
Big.
Luan Lunkulu.
Oh, big.
Nontokozom Keys is going to be there.
Yes.
Mr. Taylor. Zuko SA is going to be
Oh,
there.
that guy, he's incredible. My goodness, so talented, that one.
So, namatita khona ke, if you can just go to Tico Events on all social media platforms, uzobona pha link abanayo where they sell tickets. When you click there, uzofumana onke amatikiti shows zabo.
Beautiful.
Especially the Cape Spring Experience happening on the 25th of October.
Come on, it's a date with you, Zuko, and we can't wait. And of course, we also cannot wait for your album next week, Friday. And you described it as, a continuation of Mkhonto, your previous body of work. How exactly is it an actual, a continuation, but also what is the evolution of everything and it coming together?
Yo, benifumene email ke izolo etsho ba i-album Umkhonto is now sitting on gold.
What? Congratulations!
Abantu emakhaya bayosupportela kakhulu umculo wami.
Wow.
And hence right now I want to make sure even on this body of work it's a step up from Umkhonto album, and also from this album, Le Ondithumileyo album that's coming very soon. I want to make sure that after that we tour where people are going to experience Umkhonto album and Ondithumileyo album at once.
I love
so
that.
So it's going to be a beautiful one.
Oh, we cannot wait for Dwam, but I also cannot wait for your performance. And this is why, Zanti, you got to make sure you stick around. Zuko SA is in the building. We're celebrating the fact that his brand new album, Ondithumileyo, is coming out next week, Friday, the 17th of October. You got to make sure that you are within, okay? It's actually not necessarily next week, Friday, forgive me. It's a little bit after that, right?
It's 17th of October.
Yes, it is. And honestly, I'm feeling like, we're going to be celebrating nice things as well. Because the 25th of October, he's going to be at the Cape Spring Experience. Go and catch him there, along with that huge lineup you heard about. It's all going to be so beautiful. Why? Because he's going to be performing in a little bit. But with some beautiful people in Cape, TZ Sheezy, the good vibes continue. My Ral and my Carissa, you guys still good.